All right, everyone. These are your entrance slips. All right. Again, sorry I could not be here today. But my eighth grader there is getting a surgical procedure done. He has trouble hearing, and they've got uh, to use some lasers and slice open his ears and drain some fluid. I'm sorry, that's probably too much information. Anyway, I'll be there tomorrow there. The big thing is remember, you do have your quiz tomorrow on your division, like you're going to see right here. If you can handle today, you'll have absolutely no problem with tomorrow. So let's walk you through it there on your entrance slips here. So in the very first problem that we're looking at, you've got 528. All right, and we are trying to divide that by 5. So what we're seeing here is what you saw last night in your notes is we're going to get a remainder now. And because we're using with decimals, is we actually keep the division process going by using zeros. So we set it up here. I'm going to take that number 5, all right, and I'm going to divide it into the 528. So it's all business from yesterday. How many groups of 5 can I take out of 5? Well, I can take 1 out, so put the 1 up there. 1 times 5 is 5. We subtract, we bring down the next number. How many groups of 5 can I take out of 2? None. So I'm going to put a 0 up there. And now again, we multiply to get 0. We subtract to get 2. I bring down the next number. How many groups of 5 can I take out of 28? Again, it's out of 8, 28, so that's why that 5 goes right above there. So 5 times 5 is 25. We subtract, we get a 3. So, okay, because we have a remainder here and because we want decimals for answers, what we do is we insert our decimal. And the big thing here is because it's a whole number, your decimals are at the very end of your number. If I can get it to stay there, dear goodness. So once we add our decimal down, what we end up doing is we end up adding our 0 because we haven't changed the value of the number, and then we can bring a 0 down, and this way now we've got a 30 and we can keep the division process. Now the one thing that we have to do is once we put that decimal down, we do have to push it up, and that was the thing that we saw. You push that decimal straight up, and this is why lining up is important. So how many groups of 5 can you take out of 30? Oh yes, it's exactly 6. So we put your 6 there. 6 times 5 is 30. We are done. Show is over. Our answer is 105 and 6/10. So that's the main difference that we're going to end up seeing here is we do keep the division process going and we have to add zeros. So let's see what we got here. So let's go after the question number 2 here. So when we set it up, we are dividing by a 4. So that 4 is on the outside, and then we've got that 4 and 2600ths. What we want to notice here is that, oh my gosh, the decimal's there. It's staring right at me. So I don't need to add a decimal at all because it's there. There's nothing to worry about. So what we want to do here is let's push the decimal up right away so we don't forget about it. All right. So we do want to get it up there, and that way it'll be in our answer if it'll sit there, but it won't. There we go. All right, I know it's a faint decimal, but it'll have to do. So same division process. How many groups of 4 can you take out of 4? We can take 1. 1 times 4 is 4. Subtract, we get our 0. Bring down our next number. How many groups of 4 can you take out of 2? None. So we're going to get a 0 up there. So 0 times 4 is 0. We subtract. We bring down the next number. How many groups of 4 can you take out of 26? 7 of them. No, that's 28, so it's got to be 6 of them. So 6 times 4 is 24. Subtract, I get a 2. Now remember here, we already have our decimal that's up here. That's already there. Man, I got greedy. It's going to go away, isn't it? Yes, all right. And so I can add a 0, and it does not change the value of the number. Bring it on down, and oh my goodness, how many groups of 4 can you take out of 20? Yes, it is 5. So there's our answer, 1 and 65 thousandths. Okay, so the last one we've got going on here is we're dividing by 8. So we're going to get that 8 on the outside there, and we're dividing it into 525. All right, so once again, the division process, we just start dividing. We don't know if we're going to have a decimal or not, but because today's lesson's all involving decimals, guess what we're going to have? Yeah, you're going to have a decimal. So how many groups of 8 can you take out of 5? I can't. How many groups of 8 can you take out of 52? How about 6 of them? 6 times 8 is 48. So when I subtract, I get 4. I bring my next number down. How many groups of 8 out of 45? 6 of them? No, 40. No. What, 5? Yeah, 5. Sorry about that. 5 times 8 is 40. So I subtract, I get a 5. Now, again, I've got no other numbers to bring down. So the process here is I need to add a decimal. All right. And then after I add my decimal, I do want to push it straight up so I don't lose it. And then I can add a 0. Now notice where we're adding the 0. We're not adding the 0 up top here. We are adding the 0 with the original number. Bring it on down. How many groups of 8 can you take out of 50? 7? No, 6? Yeah, 6. 6. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. We're going to bring the eraser out here. Yeah, so it's 6. So 6 times 8 does give me 48. Okay, all right, 2. Okay, add another 0 if we need to. Bring it on down. All right. How many groups of 8 can you take out of 20? Yeah, just 2 of them there. 8 times 2 is 16. Subtract, I get a 4. Okay, I keep on going. Add another 0, and oh, a smile comes across your face because I can take exactly 5 groups out. 5 times 8 is 40. There we go. Nothing that's left over. All right. Here's the hint. If you have to end up adding like 5, 6, 7 zeros, you've made a mistake. We're not going to do that to you guys. Typically 3, maybe 4 zeros will be the most that you have to add. Because if you do make that mistake, yes, it can throw things off when it comes down to it. So, all right. Again, big thing there is making sure that you are involving your decimal, that you are adding your zeros in. All right. You're going to need that type of stuff. Yeah, I mean, it is your long division process. Again, quiz tomorrow that you're going to see. Oh my. Okay, well, I'm sorry you're not happy with the quiz, but that is something that we will take care of, that we will practice, and then always remember that you do have that whole retake process for you there. So that's it. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's get out of here. I'll see you later, guys. Bye.